everyone, happy Friday. Welcome back to Budgets and Dreams. If you are new here and this is your first time, my name's Jen and me and my family are in the process of paying off £28,000 worth of debt, and we are very close to having it all gone. So we are hoping to be debt free in June. So if you would like to follow along and watch the rest of it whilst we pay off all that monies, then please do hit the subscribe button and come back again. To everybody else, hello. I hope you've had an amazing week. I hope the weather hasn't been too weird. We have had some strange weather this week, just a little bit. But yeah, I hope you're all keeping well. I've got a couple of exciting things to show you in this video. Yes, I do. But first, let's crack on with the usual business of the affirmation. Oh, and to address the elephant in the room, yes, these are here, not there. So last week's affirmation was, I focus on what I can control and make peace with what I cannot. And I love this so much. I have been trying to work with this in mind this week. I actually took a half day today off of work. Ooh. Even though it's desperately busy, I just really needed some time and some space and figured, why not? So this week's affirmation, oh, how perfect. I believe in my dreams and won't stop until I achieve them. Yes, yes. All the yeses and then a big fat yes on top. Perfect. Love it. My binders are in my affirmation space. I tell you what, let's do that. Is that too cluttered? Should be fine. So that was the affirmation. So let's have a quick look at the budget. Right then, so last week from the 16th to the 22nd of Feb, I got paid £31.62 more than expected, and that also happened last month, so I'm going to start budgeting in this larger amount now, which is good. I think that's to do with the national insurance changes, I think. Don't hold me to that. We brought in £15 from school holidays and £13 from family fund to pay for some bits and bobs down here, which is a total of £59.62 more income than we were expecting. In terms of expenses, our bills were £1 less than we were expecting. That is my printing stuff. I was expecting it to go up and it hasn't, so that's good. We spent £40 completely unbudgeted on an air fryer. I'm not going to be getting the money out of the binders or anything. We did it, it's done. We are very happy with our decision. We just got a really, really cheap one, obviously, 40 quid from B&M, and I actually used a hyperjar voucher to do it. So I now know exactly how all that works. So we'll talk about that in the hyperjar bit in a mo. But yeah, 40 quid on an air fryer, £12 on Next. That was for some swimming trunks for my son, although we still haven't been swimming, but we now have trunks that fit. And £15.90 for the cinema, and that was to see Madame Web. So yeah, not the best film, I'm sorry to report. A really good concept and a very watchable movie, just some really awkward bits of acting and directing which really let it down. I was really disappointed, but yeah, still worth a watch if you wait for it to come out on the telly. So overall our expenses were £66.90 more than expecting, and we finished for the week £7.28 over budget. I could not find my words then. So this week from the 23rd to the 29th of Feb, starting balance of £2,435.42. My dearest friend, who I have not mentioned for a while, did give me a gift, bless her, of £15, which was very, very sweet, completely out of the blue, but she is like that, so I have accepted. So yeah, £15 from her, which is lovely, and that is to go into freedom, so we'll do that later. So we've got a total income of £2,450.42. And then by way of expenses, we've got £13.79.20 going out on bills, £7.50 onto the debt, £40 for petrol, £90 into hyperjar, and £187.50 that we are going to stuff in cash in a bit. So our total expenses are just under £2,500, £2,446.70, and our ending balance at the end of the week should be £3.72, which is as close to a zero-based budget as I intend to go. So yeah, £3.72 at the end of the week. We'll just have to see how that goes. Cool, so that was the budget. So let's have a quick look in hyperjar. Right then, so hyperjar we are. So words, my goodness, spare change has got £1.99 in it, so we're going to move that to family meal, which is done. So there's £9.32 in family meal now. That spare change was a mixture of £1.93 from groceries and 6p from vape. But hey, where's the vape jar? It's gone. I have decided to delete the vape jar yet again in the hopes that I can actually stop vaping. I'm not expecting to completely quit. I think I'll probably end up using some going out money and buying some really horrible vape juice that I hate. so that at least if I do vape, I'm not enjoying it. See the logic? There's some in there somewhere. So we've got 90 quid in the wallet that we're going to put back into groceries. Like that. So let's talk about this B&M thing. So we were in B&M to buy a cheap air fryer. I looked on the cashback what's it, and B&M is on here. And it was quite a decent, yeah, it was 5%. So what I did this time was I bought a £40 voucher for B&M, and this time I got the cash back to go back into B&M because I wanted to see how that all worked. So in the end, we have got, I don't know what this is going to say, it still says 40, but there's £1 left on that B&M voucher. And then what happened was the cash back goes into some weird hyperjar place and you can't see it. But as soon as you spend money in that shop again, Hyperjar knows, because it's clever, and it takes that cash back off of your shop the next time you go. So when we were in B&M, we spent £39 on the air fryer, and then we bought like a couple of bits for lunch. You know, they've got like the random pasties and stuff. We bought a couple of bits for lunch. And so paid for the air fryer separately, then paid for the pasties and stuff, and Hyperjar just knew what we were doing and used the £2 cash back that we'd had. So it was very magical and lovely. I would like to have been able to see that all happen, but yes, it just worked that way. So there you go, lesson learned. I think I'm going to do more and more of this to get used to it, but I do actually quite like it. £2 worth of food for free. Thank you very much. So that was it for Hyperjar. So now let's play with some real cash monies. Oh, do you know, I feel like I'm very much jumping from one thing to the next really, really quickly, but that's okay, I guess. So where do I normally start? Oh yes, I forgot to mention. Let me just grab Hyperjar back again. So this is probably a bit higher up now. Hang on. My sister has put lots of extra money into Italy. So we're now on a nice round 700, which is really, really exciting. So we've only got £50 more to go and we will be halfway saved for our Italy trip, which is really, really cool. So yes, sorry I forgot to show you that at the time. But there you go, £700 in Italy. Very, very happy about that. So now we get to cross stuff off on the tracker. So we should end up with 50 quid left because I think I'm out of sync a little bit. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Yeah, good. So it's just that tenner. That's the wrong colour. Just that tenner there. So we're on the last row for this go round of £250. Good, good. Right, let's continue in my binder then. So going out is getting £15 this week. So another 10. Oh, I did do a lot of condensing because I needed a lot of 5s and 10s. So everything in all the binders has been condensed so that I could stuff the right cash this week. So we now have got 20, 30, 40, 45 and £47 in going out, which is lush. And then hair is next. And that, oh, do you know what I've got? This is sliding around again. That's what reminded me. I bought a thingy. So I was thinking about getting a desk mat. But they're very expensive. Instead, I have bought this for £2.50 from Amazon. It's like a non-stick thing. So now my binders won't slide all over the place. At least that's the theory. Let's give it a go. So hair is getting £15. So 10 and a 5. So it's now got 35. Really should have a lot more than that by now, but never mind. Laptop's not getting anything and Splurge isn't getting anything. And you know, because we keep skipping over this, I didn't even know it had money in it. There's £32 in there, which is really quite lovely. So yeah, that is good. So glad about that. Right then, that's that for my binder. So, oh, I've squished it all around now, haven't I? So we'll go into Oscar's binder next and do his usual bits and bobs. So O Stuff is getting £5. So just £5 in there and the £20 voucher from the optician. O Clubs is not getting anything this week, but there is £60 in there. School is on 125. Oh, and it is getting another £5. So I'll just shove that in like that. So there's 130 in there now, which is great. And School Holidays is not getting anything, but what I do need to do is salvage the remaining £5 from the February half term just here, and we're going to pop that into Family Fun as an extra in a second. So there's 20 quid in the Easter holidays already. And then Back to School is getting £5. I hope you're all in shot. I have moved the camera up and around, so it's now in the middle of my desk. It used to be like way over to the left, but yeah, now in the middle and a little bit higher. So yeah, hopefully you're in shot. If not, I will tweak for next time. So that is that for Oscar's binder. So into the family binder then, where we are going to have a little bit of fun. So we'll start with the normal stuff. So budgeted spends. Oh, it's getting £20 this week. So it now has £30. Birthdays is getting £5. So we've saved for my sister, that's her £20. We're now saving for my niece. Just going to move that over there so that I can colour this in. So she's getting £5 as well. So let's colour in 2 more cupcakes. Speaking of cupcakes, it's actually the channel's birthday, not today, but at some point this week. So Budgets and Dreams is now 2 years old. So thank you very, very, very much to everybody who has supported me along the way. It's been an incredible 2 years, like honestly, like nothing else I could ever imagine. So just thank you so much for just being so supportive this whole time. And yeah, I've just learnt so much from doing this, from watching everyone else do their budgets, and from all of you in the comments, and then the people that I've spent time chatting to on Instagram and over email and everything. So yes, this is as much a celebration, I feel, for you guys from me, as a big thank you to you, as much as it is for me just celebrating a milestone. So I figure we should probably blow these out together. So if you've got any kids around, go grab them, and then we'll blow this all out together. So you ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday! Yay! Oh, that's so cool. Whole 2 years. Do you know, it's probably smoke everywhere now. I said it last year. I'm rubbish at sticking to anything consistently, and this is the first thing that I have consistently stuck to for this long. It's unreal. It really, really is. Do you know, I nearly forgot all about that until I was colouring in those cupcakes. So yes, I'm going to scoff that later. It is red velvet and something. Oh, now on to the next very exciting thing, car. We're going to put some money in car this week, but I'm going to use one of my brand new trackers that I've designed, and I get to show you. So I'm going to do a video at some point over the next couple of days showing you all of the new products that I'm going to be launching in the shop. The shop will be reopening on Sunday. I've got no idea what the date is on Sunday, the 20-something of February 2024. The shop will be opening on Sunday. Even if I'm not ready, I'm opening it. And I'm so excited to be showing you these because these are my absolute favourite things that I've ever designed ever. So these are the Llamalicious Llama Savings Trackers. Yes, you heard. Llamalicious, and they are a little puntastic. So in this pack, I'm going to sell these individually, but you can buy them as a pack with the Llamalicious band. There are 4 savings trackers. I hope the light is not killing these too much. 4 savings trackers. So there's Car Llama. I've had this idea of a llama driving a car with an alarm on his head for I don't know how long, and I'm just so glad that I've managed to do it. So these images that are on these trackers are designed by my husband Ben, and do check out his Etsy shop as well, Wisdom Weave Designs on Etsy. He now sells phone cases and desk mats as well as t-shirts, so yeah, check that out. But yeah, he designed these images for me, and I finally got to put them on a tracker. So Car Llama, you could use this for anything, it's just fun. But yes, probably for like car maintenance or car emergency or something. This saves £250 and it goes up 5, 10, 15, 20, so you can condense it if you need to, which is what I will be doing. Then we have got Calmer Llama. Yes, much more relaxed and calm. And Calmer Llama is very nice and soothing. It is just £5 for each little circle and it saves £100. So that's Calmer Llama. Then we've got No Problema. So No Problema is just a really cheeky little tracker. It's £65 in total for really, really small amounts. So it starts with 1, then 2, and then there's 2 lots of 5 at the bottom. So just a real quick, easy one. I really hope the light isn't like shining everywhere and you can actually see these, but yeah, No Problema. And then, oh my gosh, the next one is my absolute favourite. And given the lighting in here, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to see it, but you have to trust me, in real life, you can see it. It's just very pale. It's all yellow, and it is Banana Llama. I can't help myself from giggling every time. Right, can I get this a bit closer to Banana Llama? It is a llama with a banana in its mouth, and its ears are bananas. I just love it. You might not. This might really flop, but it's making me happy. So Banana Llama will save £150. And all of the amounts down here, if you can see them, are just random, totally random. One might say they are a bit bananas. So there's from £1 to £15, but they're all in a bit of a jumble and all a bit weird. I am planning to use this in my binder for splurge, but not just yet. But yeah, so 4 trackers: Cara Llama, Calmer Llama, No Problema, and Banana Llama. And they come with a belly band. And you can also, if you would like to, buy an envelope to go with them. Namaste. I hope you can see that. But yeah, it's just too much fun. Honestly, just too much fun. It's nice when you can make yourself smile. Right, so we're going to be using Karma. I nearly said Karma Llama then because I was reading it. So I'm just going to pop this belly band back on to keep these nice and safe. Pop those to the side. So we're going to be using Cara Llama for car savings, and I'm going to save £5. I'm going to use this blue one because it should go, oh, it's purpley blue. Well, that's okay. I don't mind that. I wish I'd just crossed that off, actually. I might rub that out and cross it off. So yeah, so another £5 going into car with Cara Llama. I hope it's making you giggle and I don't just look like a complete idiot. Right, that's that for that. So the dentist is going to get £5. Oh, from that, £50. From that to the dentist. How sad. So 20, 40 and 50. Anyone who cares, my teeth have been doing just fine until today when they started to really, really hurt. So I'm a bit upset about that. So we're putting in 50 quid, which is no use for this tracker because it's in 15s. So we'll do 3 of these, which is 45, and then I'll just draw a 5 in on that last one. That was awful colouring, so I know where I'm at. There we go, that's cool. So yeah, my tooth started to hurt today, which is a bit annoying. I do have antibiotics like waiting in the wings, which is good. So I'm going to see if it gets any worse, and if it does, I'll have to start taking those, which I really didn't want to. Right, Family Fun is getting £5. Oh, and there's £2 in there for later. So £5 going in, and also the £5 extra as well. So we've got 25.35 in Family Fun now, which is lush. And then Time for Us is also getting £5. Do you know, I might stop stuffing these every week because it's a lot. It is a lot to stuff. But also finding £5 notes is just hard. So I might take to stuffing these things like once every other week instead. So we've got 20, 40, 50, 55, 60 in there now. And that is Time for Us. I do have another new tracker to show you, which I'll show you in a minute when we get there. But first of all, let's tackle special occasions. Working on Mother's Day, and that is getting £5, or it's not getting anything. Oh, it's getting £10. So we now have £40 in Mother's Day, which means we're pretty much nearly there. I'll just colour in this row and I'll be back in a sec. There we go, all coloured in. I really do enjoy this one. It just gives me a minute to just chill out, which, yeah, I love it. So this one is a pack of trackers, part of a pack of trackers, or you'll be able to get it on its own, but I will share all of that with you in the video in the next couple of days. Help to Buy is getting nothing, but what we are going to do is put the next new challenge in here, and that new challenge is Save-opoly. I did it. So obviously I cannot take credit for this idea. This idea has been floating around in budgeting land for an eternity, but I have not been able to find one that was exactly what I wanted, so I made one. So this will be available. There's 2 different options. There's a Save-opoly Light with goes from £1 to a max of 10, and there is a Save-opoly which minimum of 5, max of 25. If you get sent to Etsy jail, if you get sent here, you've got to pay £25. Also £25 tickets to Save Town. And on Monopoly Light, tickets to Save Town are £10. So all of the properties along here are budgeting and cash stuffing themed. So I won't read all of them to you, but we've got things like Penny Lane, Cash Avenue, Envelope Drive, Tracker Terrace, Dice Gardens, that's my favourite. So I'm going to start playing Save-opoly Light. I also have a little envelope for it as well, but I have put the tracker upside down for me because mine go the other way. So I'll pop that in later. But yeah, little Save-opoly. And my little Save-opoly mascot is this little piggy with a moustache and a cane and a top hat, and he is super cute. So yeah, that is Save-opoly. I'm so excited. I really hope you guys like these things. I'm really nervous, but in like an odd way where like I love them. So if no one buys them, meh, I enjoy them. But also, I really hope people buy them. I've spent ages on these, and yeah, I just hope you enjoy them. So Save-opoly comes with, if you would like it to, a dry white pen and a dice. as well. So that's what we're going to use when we play it. So I'm going to roll. So we're going to start on go. I'm going to roll. That's my little dice. I want my big dice. Should probably use my little tray, shouldn't I? Let's pop that there. So I'm going to roll and see what we've got. Oh, we've got a £10 budget. That's what we got. So let's go. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Binder Boulevard, £2. I'm going to go again. 1. Challenge row, another £2. That's £4 that we've got in total now. I don't have any change. I've got pen all over me. I don't have any change, so we're just going to go again. 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is savings square. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Let's just go with that, and let me think what I can do about some change. 1 sec. Right, I figured it out. Charity needs some swappage, so I can actually put £5 note into charity. So let's take these £5 out and put a £5 note in charity. Ooh, they do fit. Right, so that £5 is there now, which is lush. So that means we can put that back. We can put £8 into Saveopoly, although I am going to have to use the envelope, aren't I, even though it's the wrong way around. I'll tell you what, I'll just put it in like that. That took me a minute to figure out. There we go. We'll put that in like that. And then I'll put £8 in there. So 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. And that is our first Saveopoly done. Oh, yay. That's exciting. I hope you enjoyed that. But yeah, I did. I will swap that round to be the right way next time. So that is it for this binder, which is all good. So the last thing that we need to do then is we need to put £30 into Freedom. Yeah, no, that's not Freedom, is it? See, I'm in a flat now. Right, £30 into Freedom. I don't think we've got any £10. I was expecting to have a £5. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put £20 in this 25 and steal that 5. So that's now 25. And then I'm pretty sure somewhere back here I have a 10. There we go. There we go. Lovely. So that's that for Freedom. Oh, I've forgotten our dear little Floss, like I've been doing every week. So £2.50 for her. There we go. And then that leaves us £4 to go into cheeky bonus. I think there should have been more. No, there shouldn't. I think I've done that all right. I'm sure I've done that all right. So cheeky bonus time. Let's get the dice tray back again and give it a roll. So 5 is charity. Still getting all the love. 3 is me. 1 is Oscar. And the last one, oh, is 1 again. That's Oscar. That's cool. Oh, he's got £5 now as well. I might do some more swappage in the week. So there we go. So Oscar's got £5. Ben still has nothing. I had 3. Det has 4. Charity has 16. And Gifts has 2. So that was that. Oh, that was an awful lot to get done in one video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it all made sense. I hope you liked all the new goodies. So that was, although Cara Llama is now missing, all the new llama trackers and the Llama Stay envelope, and then also, of course, Saveopoly. So that will all be up on my shop on Sunday, along with a whole host of other trackers. So I will do a video again and speak to you in a couple of days' time and share all the goodies with you, and I hope that you like it all. So that was it. That's the end of the video. Happy 2nd birthday. I'm going to go and munch this cake like the quickest I have ever eaten a cake. So I'm going to leave it there. So a reminder of this week's affirmation: I believe in my dreams and won't stop until I achieve them. And please just believe that this week. Anyway, have an amazing couple of days. I'll see you soon, but if I don't catch you till next Friday, have a good week. And yeah, just thanks so much for being here again. And I am going now. Bye, love you, bye.